So today I'm joined by Helen Thornhill from Move More in Glossop. Helen, lovely to see you today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We've come in the outdoors
Yes.
on a beautiful day in Glossop and a beautiful park, Manor Park.
Yes, in central Glossop, yeah.
Now tell us all about Move More, because this is an organisation you've been going for quite a while now.
Yeah, we've been going since 2018, so pre-COVID. Basically looking at what the community needs and wants and to enable them to move more. So it's been, I'm a community member myself, so that relationship I already have with everybody in the community, most people know me, very recognisable. The role is about looking at barriers people face on a daily basis and how we can remove them barriers and encourage them to move more, build activity into lives, stealth I call it. So it's walking to school with your children. Why aren't you doing that? Is there a reason why that's happening? Maybe it's to do with parking, it might be to do with the paths not accessible. It might be that you don't realise there's a cut through and actually you can get there just as quickly on foot as you can in the car. So it's identifying little things like that and then building that in as a habit into people's lives.
And we are blessed, aren't we, with some beautiful landscape around Glossop and the surrounding areas. And I noticed that you've got quite a lot of events going on outside, which are purposely designed to get people out and about. Let's talk about one or two of them. Every Monday you've got Glossop Buddies. This sounds great. Tell us a little bit about what happens. Yeah,
so Glossop Buddies is a sort of a middle level walking group, and they meet every Monday. They are doing the Ethels. I don't know if you know what an Ethel is, but it's a trig point on the hillsides.
Right.
So there's 95, I think. Somebody might correct me on that. It's around the 90 anyway. Ethels in the Peak District National Park, and so they've set themselves a challenge to do as many Ethels as they can.
Good challenge.
Yeah, but it's a real social group. It's not a hike as in a march up and march back down. They stop, they have a brew on the way up, they take in lots of photographs, they usually end up in a cafe somewhere nearby. They do car share, so if anybody doesn't drive or isn't confident about travelling them distances, that they all meet in the central Glossop and they divide the journey up. They do some very local walks as well, but because they've got this challenge of the Ethels, it's...
But you have other walks as well, like you get your Saturday socials as well. Yeah,
so the Saturday social walk, they meet in Glossop, and that's really about just them exploring the local doorstep walks, I call them really, where it's a building of confidence, where people might not normally do them walks on their own. They might feel vulnerable, they might, or they actually don't know how to read a map, or they might be new to the area and they just want to explore and learn new routes and that sort of thing. So they meet on a Saturday, and again they have a nice walk, nice leisurely place, make friends. They all become... They go out on Christmas do's and all sorts of things. At the end of each walk, they usually, again, if they want to, they'll go in a cafe, have a coffee and and a chat.
Good natter as well.
It's amazing the information that they come out with. Some of the they've got these skills. Somebody will be talking about mushrooms, somebody else will be into the trees, so they're actually, it's not just about the walking, it's about being in nature and learning about the nature as well, and just the well-being of, you can hear the river in the background here, and the birds singing, and it's so good for your mental health, isn't it? Being outdoors and meeting new people as well, rather than being stuck inside. Exactly.
Especially for younger people as well. We're surrounded by a society of computer games and we're indoors. Let's get out, let's look at this amazing surroundings.
Encouraging young people is a big thing as well. Duke of Edinburgh is a fantastic project that the schools do, and that actually introduces young people to the idea of getting out in the outdoors and exploring, and that leads on to groups forming where and friendship groups that probably wouldn't have normally come together. Like you say, there might be people that are really into their gaming versus people that actually probably are quite already outdoors type. Then they wouldn't normally have anything in common, but all of a sudden they're doing something in common, friendship builds. And those people that are indoors, that are gamers, suddenly realise actually you can do both. You know, you can be addicted to gaming and you can be having that whole stimulation from there, but actually you get that stimulation from being outdoors. You know,
now I noticed one of the other events you have is like a knit and natter group. Yes. I bet that's interesting.
Oh, they have some characters. It's great to go actually to the knit and natter group because they do more nattering than they do knitting.
I bet.
And it's they, yeah, I mean, again, that's around the social side of it, that they can knit at home. They're all very skilled at that sort of thing. You all come and they do teach each other as well, and they're teaching each other different skills. So you've got people that crochet, you've got people that are sewing, people that are knitting, and they're sharing patterns and ideas and stuff. But they put the wheels to rights while they're sat there knitting, you know. But it brings them out the house. Some of these people that come to the knit and natter, they wouldn't leave their houses for 7 days of the week otherwise.
It's like a lifeline for them, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
It really is. If anyone's interested in finding out a little bit more about the whole organisation, Move More, what's the best way of finding out?
Well, we have a lot of social media presence. So there's a Move More Glossop Facebook page and a Twitter page. But also we have the Bureau website. And on the website there's a Move More Glossop page on there, the way you can find all the activities that are on each week and any changes and any new groups. We're always developing. There's always people come to me as when I'm out and about and say, I quite like to do a ladies walk on a Wednesday afternoon. Is there any chance that you could develop one of them? And we usually, if that happens, I'll say to them, would you like to lead that? We can give you the training.
Yeah. We
can build your confidence up. If you want to lead that, then that's the first stepping stone to actually getting a group off the ground. Yeah. So yeah, if they contact the Bureau, they all the staff there all know what the different groups are going on.
Really good insight to what's happening in the local community in Glossop. Thank you very much for your time today, Helen.
Thank you.